domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. Eyes wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Oh, did you notice? I saw you over there, looking like a heartbreaker. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way.
I feel you burn all over me. One hit of you is all I need. Baby, I need a fix. All I wanna do is never say.
Every 39 seconds, a business falls victim to a cyber attack. Shockingly, a staggering 92% of malware infiltrates organizations through email. In 2023, it's taking organizations an average of 49 days to identify a cyber attack. With CyberSift DNS Protect, you get one platform with many benefits. Effortlessly control with advanced URL filtering and gain full network visibility. Protect your business from phishing, malware, and advertising tracking. Be up and running in less than 24 hours. Boost productivity with over 80 categories. Protect what matters most. Start protecting today with our free 30-day trial. Experience confidence with CyberSift DNS Protect. Secure your digital world today. Visit our website.
Get ready for something big. It's the 5th edition of PlayCon, happening October 9th to 12th at the MFCC to Ali. Experience the latest games, tech showcases, epic tournaments, and awesome cosplay. Entrance is free. PlayCon, where gamers unite.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to MCL Season 3. I'm joined here today by Hasha of Berserk. We're going to be doing a little bit of a duo cast, and it is quite a big game today. We have aNarchy versus OrderZero to round off the group stage. There will be, of course, Project Aversio versus Shadowhunters later on Sunday, but that doesn't really affect the standings. However, this game, it's quite a big one. So, Hasha, thank you for joining.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
You of course play with Berserk, so I'm guessing there's quite a lot of well, let's say bias heading into this match. We did crunch the numbers, so we can talk a bit about who exactly needs what to get one of these coveted top two spots. Of course, top two do go straight into the semifinals, and the next four do need to start off their playoffs in the quarters. So a win for aNarchy would be the best thing for Berserk here, as it would mean
Yep.
that OrderZero go 5-2, and they are Berserk and aNarchy are straight into the semis. Should OrderZero win, it gets a little bit more complicated. Currently, the round differences are I don't have them right in front of me.
So, aNarchy have a positive 32 round difference. OrderZero have a positive 39 round difference, and Berserk have a positive 29 round difference. So, there's a 3 round difference between Berserk and aNarchy, which would determine the second place should OrderZero win.
So basically, Berserk are trying to avoid a 13-11 or a 13-10, as that would put them level on round difference with aNarchy, and we would head over to head-to-head, where aNarchy did come out on top against Berserk on train earlier in the season. So we do actually have, and I'm sorry, I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you this, Hasha. You might have to go on the stream and there'll be a bit of a delay, but we do have a bit of a head-to-head to take a look at for
Okay.
this upcoming match, and it is going to be Harrison against KD4, two of the heavy hitters in either of these teams. Of course, both teams very stacked, but Harrison has really been standing out for OrderZero this season, as was mentioned by his teammates during the media day, and KD4 a consistent figure in the local scene. I mean, aNarchy, they've all been pulling their weight. We've seen Retro, who's been phenomenal. We've seen Luca, the young gun, really, really doing well. And we even had Exe a couple of games ago really dominate against the Versio. So these guys can all shoot. But for this match, we have a head-to-head between KD4 and Harrison. As you can see, Harrison's KD is better, but average headshots and ADR are very similar. So it'll be interesting to see how these two line up in the upcoming match.
It's going to be a very interesting game. I mean, it's very important for 3 teams, not 2 teams in this instance. So, the head-to-head, it's quite. I mean, as you said, it's quite the same for both players. Maybe the KD is a bit different, but I mean, with lower level teams, the KD can change a lot. You can go 14 KD against a team like Shikara did. I think it wasn't a 14 KD. I forgot the exact number, but against a lower level team, it's quite easy to get the average KD up. So.
The veto is
Uh,
actually completed,
yes,
so
it
I'm just
is.
going to jump over to that so we can get into the server and
It's a
get the
surprise
game
map.
underway. It is a bit surprising, isn't it? It's actually going to be Nuke this time. But I mean, it's 2 high-level teams on a high skill ceiling map, so I think it's going to be a really fun watch. We're gonna
It's good. I mean, it's Nuke is quite a technical map to play as a team. I hate, for example, I'm solo queuing personally. I hate to play Nuke because it's really dependent on your teammates in general. So it's going to be a very good showing from both teams to show who has the best, I guess, team play in this case.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be a good one. I
yep,
think we should throw to a quick intermission just so we can get everything up and running to make sure
yep.
we'll be in the server in time. We'll see you guys very soon for the match.
See you.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You were scared from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. 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 Life's been till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again. I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall. Then I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. No, 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 no.
Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. The stain of place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Was I blind? Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knowing you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are actually gonna get it right from the knife round here. And as you can see, KD4, the last one left alive against Harrison and Mystic Mind, but it will be OrderZero picking up the knife round and getting to decide where they will start on Nuke, and it will be OrderZero starting on the CT side. So just gonna update the HUD real quick there, like that accordingly, and we are ready to go. I think I undeafened on Discord. Can you hear me, Hash? All good? Alright,
yes,
perfect.
all good.
So we are
Well.
ready to go here. OrderZero
Right.
against aNarchy.
Quite an important drive round, I would say, on such a city-sided heavy map.
For sure, for sure.
Hopefully, we'll see a close match, but not too close for the round difference.
I mean, aNarchy perhaps a good storyline coming into this match for them is that they beat you guys and you guys beat OrderZero, the only team to do so. So would be Luca 8K actually finding the opening frag onto TwistGod. He's been going a bit aggressive, leaving that ramp position, and now Bomb is gonna make his way into Secret. Mystic Mind also falling to Retro. So from an advantage, and Supreme caught on the cross. Slots also falling in the meantime to KD4, and just Harrison left on this B side. 1 versus 5, and nothing in this round for OrderZero. aNarchy,
5 people surviving.
yeah, flawless 5 frags, a great start for them.
Well, that was quite a very fast pistol round. They just ran straight through them. I saw someone from OrderZero push the smoke. That wasn't the best idea, I think. Well, that opened ramp for the aNarchy side. So
Yeah, it was
Really-
TwistGod trying to be a bit sneaky there. His way over towards Vending was caught. But OrderZero will be in with an eco this round. Just Harrison, the
Yep.
upgraded 5-7 off the back of that
Fine.
eco very quickly. But aNarchy ready for the push. And
Yep.
I think the
That was-
fastest round in MCL Season 3
Probably.
so far.
well, that they tried to crunch lobby. That clearly didn't work. I mean, they were on USPs and no armor. So this is where the game begins, really.
Yeah, credit to aNarchy though, not for getting overwhelmed. If that's me and I have 2-3 guys running towards me at USPs, I'm not gonna get a single one of them. So,
They seemed prepared for it. So
ooh,
maybe they've done a bit of
a bit of damage there though. Does open up the headshot potential for those M4s. And it's on Luca, the top fragger so far. Foreign though,
Yep.
heading into round 3. So it would be interesting if that comes back to bite aNarchy in the behind. The nade damage is going to continue to chip on to Luca there. Also tags up Retro, but not a lot of info for either of these teams just yet.
It takes damage while jumping from silo. That was very unnecessary, giving sound cues and taking damage. I assume that Slots here that now that Harrison gets the kill. I mean, he knew where he was, obviously.
Yeah, I guess it with the headshot as well, so he's to watch a bit of ROPS for his KZ movement
Yep.
over on silo, but 65 seconds left on the clock. Bomb has just been recovered by Exec now. OrderZero. Interesting here, 4 players on the upper side of this map. Harrison gonna take down Luca for Retro, finally gets the frag. Exec on the other side of the map also taking down Slots. And Mystic caught looking in the wrong direction. So all of a sudden, the round has been flipped on his head. And a late lurk from Retro catches TwistGod on the rotate. And all of a sudden, from a 4 versus 3, Supreme is left in a 1 versus 3. Tagged with the nade, will find the first kill onto Bayou, but his position is now known. No kit, so needs to go quick. Does have a smoke, but it's a bit defuse. Finds a second frag as well, actually. Headshot onto Exec there, but Retro 3k in the round.
That's a very important round for aNarchy. It's their economy it's already very strong, and it's only the 4th round. Yeah,
off the back
OrderZero
of that.
really needed to win that round. They were against weaker weapons. Maybe they had less utility, but now they're in a very tough situation. They are 3-0 down on CT side with quite a bad buy if they opt to purchase this round.
Yeah, timeout has been called. Probably Mystic just trying to talk to the guys that will try to calm them down. You know, still early days, but as you mentioned, Nuka CT-sided map, so a very strong start from aNarchy here. And a very good fight back in round 3 there. They were down 4 and 3. A little bit of silly damage taken by the aNarchy side, but didn't let that keep that down. And Retro, who's been so good so often this season, coming alive in that round. The 3k for him, including the 1 versus 1 clutch. Nice attempt from Supreme, but nothing in it at the end. It will be a bit of an anti-eco or perhaps a half buy here. I don't know what you would call it exactly from
It's kind of
OrderZero.
weird because Slots opted for the full buy while the others opted for the half buy. So maybe they've got something in their sleeves, OrderZero, ready for this type of situation.
Well, they're gonna need it if they want to get a foothold on the CT side of this map. No rounds just yet, and it certainly doesn't feel like they're gonna win this one with this firepower. However, TwistGod opens up the fragging onto KD4. A quick couple of frags from aNarchy does quickly sway it around back in the opposite direction, but there was a chance for a moment.
A lot of damage taken by Mystic there. Down to 44 HP. With the MP9,
Yeah, and Harrison
be
with the
hard.
scout is not really the weapon you want.
everything is resting on slots here. He gets
Finds
the first.
It's messy, lots of damage, low health on Luca, low health on Exec as well. There is a kit that was dropped by slots, however, Retro once again, from admin I believe, does take down Mystic, so it did get a little bit messy there, but it was secured in the
It was quite messy, yep. Good shot from Twist God to open up the round. It was his first bit of damage throughout the whole game. I thought that when he got the headshot, I thought that maybe something would happen, but aNarchy replied instantly with 2 kills of their own, which secured them the round eventually. So a full buy now from OrderZero.
They're gonna have to make this count. I mean, loss bonus has maxed out, but at this point you need the rounds on the CT side, so...
KD seems to be peeking from silo. There's an op outside. I don't know if he's ready for him. And he has fallen back.
Luca trying to take some pot shots to the smoke, and KD4 once again taking damage on the drop there.
Slots must have heard that again. Twist God is probably looking towards KD4.
Somebody needs to get KD4 one of these movement maps on the workshop. We'll send him a link after this game. Unnecessary damage there, but no kills being traded just yet. And now Twist got the first frag as KD4 comes barreling down garage. Luca has found the refrag and does find the second as well onto Supreme. So a great couple of frags from Luca there.
It was a great shot by Twist God with the op, but Luca just... He just refragged instantly and got the second kill as well. Now he's getting sandwiched from both sides. Oh, he's out of ammo. And Deshe gets the... How do you pronounce his name?
I say Exe.
Exe.
It's a bit
Exe.
difficult to say, but...
I don't know, Maltese would say Eshech, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll say Exe for this.
We have to ask them how it's pronounced, but if I remember correctly, they do usually say Exe, so
Okay,
I'll go with
okay.
that for now to keep it consistent with how the group stage has been. But once again, man advantage for OrderZero, which was immediately taken away by aNarchy, and they fought themselves back into a favorable position. Harrison not gonna find anything either in the 1 versus 3, and aNarchy maintained their flawless start on the T side. I have to say, I mean, this kid Luca is on another level. He came back from school today and he's just fragging on OrderZero. 7 and 3, tied top fragger with Retro. Retro is 7 and 0, so does have a slightly better KD, but these two guys are just completely fragging out right now. And also Exec fragging IGL 5 and 1. So far so good on the T side for aNarchy.
aNarchy dominating OrderZero at this stage of the game. I mean, aNarchy, they're finding no answer to aNarchy basically.
Big nade onto KD4 early on though. Ready for the push of slots though. Retro and KD4 both finding a frag. And Harrison taking a lot of damage. Wow, you caught napping though. Luca also gonna fall to Supreme, so lots of damage done here. And Exec KD4 both low on HP, so Mystic with this MP9 will indeed fight KD4, yeah, and it starts to get a bit shaky now.
1 HP.
Retro low on health. Exec barely alive, just 4. Supreme 100 HP to play with, so 60 seconds on the clock. They've got time, but don't have the HP. Both players make their way up towards heaven. Slow as you like. And Mystic, the lone defender of this A site, 1 HP and a an MP9. I was gonna say a Mac 10.
He has a very good angle, not visible from heaven. He's gonna hear this drop.
Now should be calling this over.
You see a second player though. He was not.
Fall, and I believe Retro must have heard Supreme on the rotate there. He's not being particularly quiet about it. Exec definitely should be hearing that.
Try to fade the drop, I think. He's coming from Squeaky. They're ready for him.
Retro, great position here over on heaven. He does find the frag, and Another
Yep.
3K from Retro, his second or third of the game. And aNarchy 6-0. What a start to Nuke on the T side for them.
Yeah, I mean, it looked close for a moment there, but I mean, aNarchy just they played it really well together, stay together, close to each other. They knew one of them is low HP. I don't know. I mean,
The
it would have
fraggers
been
are not
really
fragging
devastating.
for OrderZero.
It would have been really devastating for aNarchy to let OrderZero come into this game by losing an eco like that. You know, by you caught snoozing and a couple of kills which they really shouldn't have got. So
For sure, but they hold on in the end. And it's a bit worrying on the OrderZero side. Their top fragger, Mystic, with 3 kills, and Supreme as well. Only on parity with the bottom fragger on the aNarchy side, and that is Bayou. Also has 3 frags.
it's worrying. It's always worrying when it's the in-game leader who stopped fragging. Most of the time. So.
Fair enough, yeah, for sure. He did have a live game against CSDE on Dust
True,
too,
true.
but he's gonna need another one here against aNarchy. 7 rounds in and nothing on the board for OrderZero just yet, and Luca taking slots right out of the round. Spot the heaven player as well. And what a flick, what a jiggle, sorry, onto Supreme there. 9 and 4. Great start to the game from him.
This is peeking with the up, and he misses the shot as well. Oh my god, this is just a nightmare for OrderZero at this stage. I mean, they seem to be lacking ideas. They seem to just wait for them to come for them. I mean, I know they're on the CT side, but they need to do something different, you know? It's 7-0 down. Maybe it's time to take a timeout and...
It would have to be
Talk
their
things
second
over a bit.
timeout as well. They already took a timeout and they couldn't get anything going after taking that one. Losing
I mean, if
4
you don't-
rounds after it, so...
If you don't turn everything around right now, it's gonna be pretty hard to have a strong T side as aNarchy have.
And this is making me think, is Nuke a map that OrderZero don't actually have a game plan on, and they just wanted to test the waters? A good start at least,
Yep.
with perhaps one would say an Astralis strat, chucking a bunch of nades outside. They do find Luca, so it is man advantage. And they did come closest with the weak buy. Twist caught outside though. Does land a good shot onto Bayou, but on the frag it will go down. Mystic though, able to sneak his way out of secret. Bayou also low on HP. So once again, OrderZero making the weaker weaponry do the work. And Exec almost gets caught there, but somehow
Yep.
he and Retro
Mystic didn't see him.
find a couple of frags. Mystic swinging open those double doors and missing the planter gives me a 3-year-old throwback to the very first season of MCL. I believe it was Mercenaries versus Bionic, and it was on Nuke as well. And it was
Mercenaries in that season.
exactly, yeah, we
Okay.
were on the same team, and I
Yeah.
remember it was like a post plant, and somebody, I think it was, I forgot who it was like a really good player, managed to weasel his way and started sticking the ninja, and Mystic blows open the door and just cannot find this player. So a bit of deja vu there 3 years down the line. But yeah, aNarchy, after a scary start to round 8, do hold on and maintain this incredible start actually. I mean, just full credit to them. It's been
Yep.
lights out Counter Strike from the T side this far.
I thought OrderZero would win last round. I mean, if you notice, the 2 rounds which they were very close to winning were both eco rounds. It's rounds where you have nothing to lose, and they changed the setup. They're changing the setup in those rounds, and they are doing something like different, and they're catching aNarchy off. Whereas now they have their usual setup. We'll see what's going to happen in this round, but I mean, that was close from this squad.
Miss shot though does allow the T's to does
Ooh,
land
that's a
a
good
hit
shot.
onto Luca. Also lots of info, and Mystic able to sneak his way up the staircase. Finds Exec, so 2-man advantage for OrderZero. They've been in this
They're hit
position
as well.
before, but hasn't worked out for them yet. Certainly feels like this is their best opportunity so far, as TwistGod also catches Bayou outside. Now just KD4 and Retro left. Bomb was spotted downstairs, and Twist down on ramp will find Unknown. What a round from TwistGod. 3k for him, as KD4 does finally find a frag of his own, but hesitant to swing out here. Knows that there will be that offer on the ramp. Does land a headshot onto Mystic though. Door is open for the bomb plant. As I say that, those slots coming in from behind, and OrderZero finally find themselves on the board. 9 rounds in.
Better late than never, huh?
Better
mean,
late than never.
They're
And
gonna need the following 3 rounds, but I mean, aNarchy have quite a strong economy. They can buy into, like, I think, till the end of the half. I mean, if not till the end of the half, at least for 2 more rounds they have a buy. So.
yeah, and at that point, perhaps round loss bonus would come into play.
Yep, exactly.
And
So.
it depends on the bomb plans as well on the
And
T side. So
yeah, T side loss bonus. It's much easier to buy on the T side than the CT. So I think they'll have economy for it till the end. We'll see.
so
Ooh,
basically,
some team battles there.
it does not get easier for OrderZero.
It does not. And they still don't have great weapons. I mean, Supreme and Mystic both on MP9s against AKs. But speaking of, Retro forgets to clear the angle, and Mystic gets a free kill basically there. So.
Stick fragging for OrderZero. He's gonna need to drag his team into the next half, kicking and screaming if they want a chance. Find a victory here on Nuke. As we mentioned, CT-sided map. However, this does beg the question, are aNarchy perhaps a side kind of similar to how you guys were on Train, where on the CT side they might struggle, but then on the T side where it's a bit more free-flowing Counter-Strike, they find a bit more space? Or do you think that they'll come in with a solid plan?
It could be, but keep in mind that in our Train game, it was the city half which dominated for both teams. So it was like, this Train is a city-sided map and both teams did pretty well on the city side, whereas here it's a city-sided map and aNarchy are dominating on the T side. So that changes things a bit. I mean, keep in mind that aNarchy have been together, I mean, apart from Luca since he's so young, for quite some years, and Nuke is quite a teamwork-based map more than others, so that may come into play a bit during this match, especially when they come on CT side. Rotations are so essential on this map.
Anyway, a pretty standard round 10
Yep.
from OrderZero there. aNarchy never really threatened, and then FKD4 left in the 1 versus 4, opts to die before time runs out, and as you mentioned, they will be able to buy into this next round, and they should be able to buy into the final round as well. However, OrderZero, we said that they needed these last 4 rounds, and they've picked up 2 of them. Let's see if they can pick up the next 2 as well.
Only 2 deaths on Retro, by the way. That's
crazy.
the only 2 times
Shikari
he died,
numbers
probably.
here.
Yep, he did the same thing against us, Berserk on Train. He put quite a high KD in the first half. I forgot how
It
much
was
it was.
16-0 at the point, I remember.
16-0. Oh my god. You're giving me PTSD here.
you guys wrestled it back into something more manageable in the second half, but I'd be really interested to see a Berserk aNarchy rematch, to be honest. Whether it's a quarterfinal, semi-final, or final, that'd be really interesting.
We'd look forward for it, as Kazuto said in the last game interview. You know, it's either we would like to face either OrderZero for the drama or aNarchy to get the revenge. So
yeah,
both teams would be pretty fun to play against.
Versio, I feel like they've lost a little bit of their aura. They need to earn it back in playoffs. We do have our 6 teams secured for the playoffs, and Versio are indeed one of them. But a bit of a disappointing start to the season. You know, they did lose to you guys in overtime. They did lose to CSD, OrderZero, and aNarchy. All of those guys. So
it was quite unexpected, to be fair. I mean, during the talk show, the first episode, everyone predicted OrderZero and aNarchy and Versio, my bad, to be the top 2 people, and now neither of them are. So
yeah, we're looking as it stands at an aNarchy and Berserk top 2. Slots finds the opening frag onto Luca, but KD4 has snuck his way up to heaven. Does find that frag. 40 seconds left on the clock here. One thing I can say is that it has been a lot slower from aNarchy later on in this half. And Harrison, good frag to find. If he falls there, bomb site is open. Twist, quick onto heaven. Finds 2 frags. Exec and Retro gonna go down. Just by you left, op in hand. 20 seconds left, has to recover the bomb as well. Whoa! Twitchy from Twist God is gonna fall. Does he expect the hot player though, Bayu? And Death has given it away. 10 seconds, needs to get this bomb down. and just about gets it. Low on HP, though, needs to swap, does find Supreme, but Mystic with the nade. Cool as you like in the clutch, and Bayou brings it so close. But unfortunately for him, OrderZero secure a third round.
Bayou screwed himself a bit there with the place he planted. He planted where he was visible from main. Had he planted a bit more behind the silo, Mystic wouldn't have been able to spam him and he wouldn't have killed him with the nade. So, a lot of ifs in this round. It was quite a close one. Yeah, so quite not the best buy for aNarchy, but they still managed to escape 2 AKs and 3 Galils, you know.
So now we've had 2 thwarted 3 versus 1 attempts. The first of Supreme, and now of Bayou. So it's all even Stevens in that regard, and OrderZero
And
looking to go aggressive here towards vending machine. Who's got missing the shot.
You see, now they feel alive. They're doing different things, you know. They're bringing the game to aNarchy instead of waiting for them to come to the site. They seem
Round
to have
12
woken
here
up and
has indeed been brought to aNarchy. KD4 dropped. Luka
The good
taking
nade.
a lot of damage here. A couple of mollies as well. Oh, the molly is gonna take him down. Great utility usage. Supreme also gonna swing. Finds Bayou, and all of a sudden aNarchy looking a little clueless here as they get caught with their pants down, and just exec in the 1 versus 5 here. Last round of the half as well.
they're just pushing him. They're
Exec
shooting each other.
finds the first. Position is
Gonna
now
need a
low
lot more
though.
though. 48 HP.
And
Galil.
Bob is lost towards that vending machine position. Does find the second, but he's so low on HP.
Yeah,
Doesn't have
he's
an
dead.
AK either. Nade will
Another
be
nade
finish him
kill
off.
from Mystic Mind.
Crazy, crazy. I want to check the utility damage from Mystic, and it is
It's
42
still quite low.
only.
It's 42. Yeah, I mean the last 2 guys he killed with the nade, they were both low on HP, so maybe we should call him Kobe Mind or something. But 2 rounds in a row where he gets the final kill with a nade. So 4-8 half now. They're gonna need this T-side pistol if they really want to stay in the game.
However, it was an 8-round deficit at one point,
It
and now
was,
it's been
it was.
reduced to 4.
Yeah, but you know how with the 13 rounds to win, the pistol is so crucial in the second round. So
Quick
fast
out
play
of hot
coming
here.
here.
He's being traded.
Ooh.
Exec 2 on top of hot. Crucial keeping aNarchy in the
3.
round. Finds a third as well on the Supreme. Looking for the 4th. Almost takes down Harrison. Swaps to the Glock. Shooting through the smoke. Harrison looking for the knife. Bayou now back in support. And Harrison trying to run away. Won't be able to. And does fall. And we have to say there that round completely lies on Exec. Full credit to him keeping the A site on lock. Stalling Harrison just long enough as well for Bayou to come in and saves the day for aNarchy as they secure the second pistol.
It was quite a shit show. He started jumping into the smoke, trying to find Exile. Like, what's going on? Yeah, unfortunately for OrderZero, they don't get a bomb plant even, so they have quite a constraint on in terms of money and economy. So there seem to only slight invest in some upgraded pistols. Maybe they can do something with it. We'll see.
They could really use a bomb plant here, but they're gonna have to fight their way down onto a site to get it. And waiting outside of ramp for the smoke to fade. It is Bayou with the FAMAS, does also have Retro in support.
I mean, without a bomb plant, 3 players will barely have enough to buy an AK and armor. So
And the B side might not be the best position for OrderZero here. Retro waiting on ramp. 2 players stationed down on B. We have KD4 on secret. Bayou as well. Unknown, sorry, Retro 3K though finds a 4th as well.
no.
Blink and you miss it. Auto Director couldn't even catch that. Retro finding 4 frags in the round. Just Twist got the last one alive. And cool, we find an ace here. Exec won't allow him. Taking down Twist God with the headshot.
It was, I'm surprised they did not kill him. I'm surprised he managed to get 4 kills. They hard cleared him, and then MP9, you know, especially after it was nerfed, the recoil, it's so unpredictable.
Credit to Retro. I want to say credit to Retro. I was going to be like, this guy is going crazy. Stop fragging. 16 and 5. Exec is 18 and 5. The
Ooh.
IGL of aNarchy is 18 and 5 right now.
Well, I did say it's problematic when the IGL stop fragging, but it's not that problematic when you're leading 10-4.
Yeah, it depends how much you stop fragging. We look at Mystic, who's
Exactly.
8 and 12. Exa is 18 and 5. I think if he's 18 and 5, it doesn't matter what role he's playing. And a great start to the CT side for aNarchy. 3 rounds away now from securing first place in the group stage, I believe. And OrderZero, after a flawless start to the season, are looking at the 3rd place finish actually. Slots the first
They did
of
not
all,
expect.
Exit catching him. Good utility as well, damage onto Harrison and Mystic. Mystic falling now to Exit. Retro
Oh.
also taking down to Scott. KD4 spotting the player jumping in the vent. There's gonna be Harrison falling as well, leaving just Supreme 1 versus 5. It's gonna get swung. Exit does fall, but KD4 with the frag.
This was a full confidence round from aNarchy. They were taking peaks. They had a very perfect setup on B. They had a player on double door, player on single door. They did not expect Exach being there. You know, they saw the person on the double door side, and they did not even think there would be another player there. It's not usual there are 2 players, so that was quite that was surprising, honestly. Now OrderZero, they don't even want to play for overtime.
Ooh, lots of
my
damage onto
God,
slots.
how can the situation be made even worse?
Way to get kicked while you are down. OrderZero taking down one of their players to 40 HP for free, and this nade, Luca doesn't even know how he got that kill. Twisgod will wrangle one back in the meantime, but he's gonna lose 93 HP for it, so...
I'm curious to see how the veto went, who banned what.
Would be interesting for sure. Cannot think that OrderZero allowed this to go through if they didn't think they would have a good game plan for it, so... Wonder what the Faceit room will say about that.
It was aNarchy who picked Nuke. It was between Nuke and Dust 2. And it was a smart move from aNarchy to ban Dust 2, seeing how well OrderZero performed on Dust 2. So
Yeah, taking down CSD there. Bayu will find the first frag onto Twisgod. Mystic able to hard clear KD4 now. Bayu solo on HP has given up this angle. A couple of players in this hell position. Luca will find the first. Harrison wasn't expecting a high HP player. And Bayu good for the refrag. Just Supreme left now, 2 versus 1 against Luca and Bayu. Bomb will go down. No HP.
he is with the Galil, though he has headshot potential on both of them. So
Very
it's going to
winnable
be very
round.
interesting.
And a very, very much needed round. Bayu not exactly going to be quiet here. Supreme looking for this frag and does find it. So Luca
the AK.
versus Bayu. Sorry, Luca versus Supreme. The young gun taking on Supreme here. Grabs the bomb. Is he gonna stick it? Does indeed look like he's gonna stick it.
Oh my God.
And he wins
Oh
the
my
round.
God. What a round to win by Luca. He just secured them their match point.
Cheeky play from the young gun here. Rogues don't fake. And 8 match points now for aNarchy. OrderZero 8 in a row required just to force overtime.
I did not expect it to be such a one-sided map. I'm not going to lie.
OrderZero's worst performance in the season so far. What a game from aNarchy. So 12-4 here as we head into round 17, and the mental on OrderZero must just be absolutely detrimental. You knife your player at the start of the round, it goes down to a nade for free, you lose to a stick, and that nade onto Harrison and Twisgod, so much damage. Retro so confident outside, perhaps going down for free there, but it's just a sign of the times.
And now there are signs of desperations here. Mystic pushing a smoke, like they're getting desperate at this stage. They don't know what to do. It's 12-4. That knife, it must have been so tilting. I mean, it probably lost them the round. Had that knife not happened, that team knife, they would have been in a 2v2 situation at the end, probably. So 3v3 now, though.
But Luca finds the first, definitely saw the arm of the second as well. He's gonna flash himself onto the angle. But Supreme from Hut goes unchecked, does find the frag. Bayu flashed off the angle, low HP now. Twisgod and Supreme have a 2 versus 2. Exec, he's on the complete other side. of the map. We'll have to try and make his way up the vent now.
He's gonna need Bayou to distract somehow, some way with the op in order.
Does spot the player, but does fall. And Exec does
Ooh,
make
and he gets
himself
the kill.
known, but somehow finding the frag. Supreme in hot. Supreme once again clutches up for Order
Is this
Zero.
Remontada spotted?
I don't
this-
know. Remontada last season didn't really work for Real, so it might not work for aNarchy. It'll be interesting to see. I'm actually wearing a Barca shirt right now. Interesting.
I'm wearing the Berserk shirt here,
Berserk shirt?
repping the
Oh, I have to
Berserk
say,
jersey.
very nice jerseys. We have them updated on the HUD as well now, so
Yeah, we
playoffs
went to
onwards.
the University of Malta to take pictures there.
It's very scenic. It's very scenic.
It is.
So,
Oh. Mac-10 on Mystic Mind seems to be rushing. No, it's not.
oh,
Ooh.
Retro aggressive outside catches Supreme, and KD4 also aggressive outside alongside Retro, trying to take map control, and they've gotten it so far. Bayou uncontested on ramp, but does go down to slots. Scott also finding Exec, looking for a bit of an aggressive peek, and now the ramp position has been open, so despite finding the opener in the round, aNarchy find themselves a two-man disadvantage as TwistGod also takes down Retro there, leaving just Luca and KD4.
4v2 here. So
I think
they have
aNarchy should save here. They got the M4s, they got the utility and armor.
yeah, it's a 12-5. They can force, they afford to force and have a weaker buy. They afford to lose around here and there. I would save and probably take a timeout. Maybe don't let OrderZero get the momentum, and they just want 2 rounds in a row. A timeout may
Just
stop
secure
the
the game.
momentum
Yeah.
a bit. They have 3 timeouts available to them. They haven't used one of it yet, so
I believe there was one on the T side, so they still have 2 remaining at least. So
or the aNarchy use the timeout.
both teams used the timeout. So we
Okay.
had round 3,
Okay.
OrderZero called their first one,
Alright.
and then we had late on as OrderZero picked up those final 4 rounds on the
I must
trot.
have missed it then.
I mean,
Still,
it's been
2
a
timeouts-
very good
2
game, and there's
timeouts
been
for
a lot
this
to talk.
round.
So
I think they get extra timeouts as well in case they go to overtime. One
Yep.
extra timeout per overtime, so
exactly.
So
But-
they don't opt to force actually.
A long way away from overtime as well. Still 6 more rounds needed from OrderZero, and they have to be flawless. Cannot make any mistakes. aNarchy are ready to pounce.
I love how aggressive TwistGod is playing with the op. He just went squeaky with the op, I think.
It has been working well for him so far. 13 and 4, currently leading the way, along with Supreme for this T side. Luca
Luca gets
putting
the
one of
kill.
those saved M4s to good use. Weapon will be retrieved by Exa as well. Retro up on this
Will
boost
they
spot,
clear him?
haven't seen it yet. Will indeed
And
be
they have
cleared.
Good entry there from slots.
KD4 though,
They're too
waiting
clear
back
here.
on site. Oh, trigger discipline. Perhaps would have netted him a second frag. Does find the kill onto Supreme though. Lots of damage onto slots, but
But
TwistGod with
Do
the
they
op.
expect Bayou there? Right under him.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
It's a good position.
on site.
And 5-7 is a good weapon for this close quarters engagement. Slots low on HP as well. It's spotted now, and Bayou just takes too long to shoot. Mystic also finding Exec. Seems like OrderZero will be able to hold on for a 7th.
The race is getting tighter.
It is indeed. I'm a bit curious there if Bayou perhaps wanted to wait, or if he just didn't hear the door open. Because he died without ever firing a shot. He wasn't flashed or
I think he
anything.
fired one single shot, I think. But he shot it quite late. I mean, it was quite a few seconds after the door was opened, like 1 or 2 seconds.
Definitely feel like he would have had the advantage against slots there, just 38 HP. But frags were found by OrderZero, and a 7th round, 3 in a row for them. As they also start to build a bit of an economy. I mean, of course, economy doesn't matter much when you are 12-7 down, but it does allow you to drop for your teammates in the events that it gets a little bit closer. aNarchy though will be in with a full buy now, as that loss bonus also begins to build. good utility as well. Just Bayou and Exec lagging a bit behind. Bayou, though, opting for that AWP instead. Would be interesting to see where he plays with it. Traditional position is Garage.
Outside smoke. They seem to be going towards outside. Good early molly there from aNarchy. Ooh, a lot of mollies. They've used 3 out of their 5 mollies. Out of their 4, should I say.
Just Luka left. First got wary about the player hiding
If only
outside.
there was an op there.
Yeah, OrderZero able to go into secret though, and it's just Exec. Retro now on ramp. Exec finds the first, gonna need more though. Does find the
gets the
second
second.
actually. Harrison finally shuts him down. Still,
Good opportunity for aNarchy to close the game here.
uneven numbers on this B side though, and as this door opens, Retro looking the wrong way, does turn around and find the kill though. Harrison with another trade as Bomb does go down 3 versus 2 to hold on to the game, as TwistGod with an AWP, one of the remaining 2 players on this OrderZero side. Harrison looking for a 3rd kill in this round. Spy with the op.
Are they opting to save?
Doesn't really look like it. I think Luka
No.
and KD solution. Another trade. A 1v1 here, and
Ooh.
Harrison 4k in the round.
Very good
Denies
round for Harrison
aNarchy
there.
the
4 more
victory.
chances here for aNarchy to close the game.
And I mean, if you're aNarchy here, perhaps the nerves now start to play a little bit of a part. It was 12-4, and now it's 12-8. You're back onto a weak bye now, and that was as good of an opportunity as it was gonna get. 2
Exec
versus
seem
1.
to be the only one investing quite a bit into this round. I mean, 1,300 left, and he'll get 3,400 next round. I mean,
84.
I think it's quite an unnecessary buy with the MP9 there. I mean, unless he manages to do something.
Nice first frag,
incredible with
needs
it.
a second. Runs out of ammo though. But Luka there for the refrag. Could use a second, won't find it though. And the MP9
Okay.
only good for 1.
He got 1 kill, so 600 extra. Puts him in a quite good position.
If he finds that second frag there, it gets very dangerous
Yep.
for OrderZero, but just about runs out of ammo.
The MP9 nerf coming.
I have to
Right
say
there
though,
for
if
Exec.
aNarchy lose this round, it's gonna be a very close game.
Yeah, I mean, you could say they have 3 chances left, but in reality they have 2 chances left. I mean, if they lose this one, they're probably gonna have to take an eco or a half, by which, I mean, one would suppose OrderZero would win. But, you know, you never know.
Luka misses the ramp there.
Ooh,
Does get
lot
spotted
of
by the
damage.
hot player as well. We've been seeing it all game long from aNarchy. A little bit of silly mistakes in the movement.
Ooh,
But
what
a
an aid.
great nade, yeah. Slots. Once again.
Thankfully, he wasn't knifed in the back at the start of the round.
As that nade exploded on him, he did turn around, sort of, just to make sure there's no one here is gonna stab me by mistake.
Another good. No, that's not an aid.
Ooh, TwistGod does win that op duel. Bayou not really putting this op to much use so far on the CT side. Interesting to see that he continues to invest in it. 84, a crucial frag to find outside to keep the numbers even. Lots of damage sustained. B-side is open now. Slots could find a very quick frag here. Exec quicker on the trigger though, and Retro also taking down the op of TwistGod towards ramp. So 4 versus 2 for aNarchy now. HP does favor OrderZero.
Beautiful. He gets the first.
Luka
Give you one now.
Harris,
Ooh.
Exec spots Harrison and the Supreme, and does find the frag. And aNarchy
Well.
go flawless in the group stage. 7 victories out of 7.
What a game by Exec. 1, 2, 3 ADR. 25 or 26 kills.
26 and 13 from him as well. And with that, we have our semi-finalists, ladies and gentlemen. First place in the group are aNarchy, and second are Berserk. So it was, I mean, of course, the group stage has not yet been decided, but the standings are not going to change going forward. We can take a look at the standings as they were before this match, and they will actually stay the same. So that is your final table at the end of the group stage. aNarchy in first, 7-0, Berserk 6-1, OrderZero 5-2. Project Eversio and Shadowhunter is yet to play, both of them 2 and 4. However, Project Eversio's round difference cannot be caught up regardless of what happens. CSDE School also 2 and 5, of course, having the forfeit against CSDE, meaning that they will go through thanks to that victory against Pigeon Baguette, and Pigeon Baguette, unfortunately for them, going 0 and 7 in this season. Thank you very much for joining me, Hashar. I'm gonna see if we can get one of the aNarchy guys for a quick interview. And if get that, it would be great.
So, is anyone coming from aNarchy? Last time it was KD4, I think, who came to do the interview.
So it was KD4 a couple of times. We also had Exer, and we also had Luca at one point as well. He did join KD4. So
I have to say, how old is Luca?
I think he's like 14 or 15. That's why, I mean, he just went back to school
That's
this
insane, huh?
week, and he's level 10 on Face It, like
That's
completely,
insane.
uh, tearing up the league. Massive credit to him.
I have him in my fantasy, you know, I believed in him. I played a couple of games with him like the last year. He was still level 7 and I was still like level 7 as well. He's quite good at the game, huh? Considering he's only 14 years old. When I was 14, I saw him play here. He's very patient, you know, he doesn't do the unnecessary pushes. When I was 14, I didn't have that. I used to push like a stupid man. I push everything, die unnecessary, but he's played very, very well throughout this whole league.
And he's been, like you said, he's playing well above his age, I guess. He playing with a player that seems to have a lot more experience. The way he maneuvers around the map, he takes the fights, doesn't overpeak. So definitely a very exciting prospect for the Maltese scene overall. Gonna check. Bayu actually is going to join us for the interview, so gonna throw it over to a quick intermission while we set everything up, and we will be back for an interview with Bayu in just a moment. All right, guys, I'm joined here by Bayou of aNarchy. First off, congratulations, flawless in the group stage, 7 out of 7. And I mean, perhaps not what one might have expected. I was talking with Hasha during the game, and in the talk show at the start of the season, everybody put aVercio and OrderZero to go first and second. Well, now it's aNarchy in first, undisputed, and Berserk in second. So just talk us a little through the emotions right now.
First of all, good evening, everyone, and thanks a lot. We're feeling proud because we put a lot of hours into training, so it was not expected, even for ourselves, because at the start, as you knew in the video, we said we want top 3 or top 2 finish. Or no, I know it's not the end yet, but we are performing above our expectations, so we're excited for that.
Well, it's been a great group stage, and you've definitely been performing really well. And I just want to ask about a couple of players on the team. In particular, I want to ask about Exec and Luca. Exec, your IGL in these past couple of games has been fragging out of his mind. He went 26 and 13 on Nuke. And of course, you also have Luca, the young gun, playing so well for his age. We were just saying before we hopped on the interview, we were just saying what an incredible player you have on your hands. So how does it feel to play alongside these players, to be able to to rely on each other and to tackle these games as a core of aNarchy as it is?
Well, for me, it's easy to play with them because they do the work and I stand in the corner waiting. So for me, it's really easy to play with them. Herbert has put recently a lot of more time into managing tactics, knowing more basics about strats. Because before we didn't used to do that. We just run and gun. That's the type we play with it. Lately, he put a lot of hours himself, so I thank him for that. And I think most of our plays are because of him now. Luca, what can I say of Luca? Luca is fragging every time, so his aim is always on point. If he continues to play, he's the future of CS in Malta.
A very inciting prospect indeed. I just wanted to quickly say, during the interviews that we had done over at Esports Plaza a couple of months ago now, a team had mentioned, and there was a player on OrderZero. We asked, who do you guys will think will choke on LAN? And this player mentioned you guys as perhaps not having the LAN experience with the younger players and so on. Do you think that now you're a best of 3 away from the LAN at PlayCon? Do you think that the nerves might start to play their part, as it is not just a one and done now, and it is you lose and you're out? Or do you think that this team has been so good that they're just gonna keep riding the momentum straight into the grand final?
Well, I hope we continue with the momentum. We are doing really well. However, it's not yet done. There are still matches to be played, and our opponents now will also know how we play. So it will be interesting to see. I don't think we're above everyone. So there are 3 teams still that can compete with us. We just won one match, and we don't know what will happen next. We have to keep training as we are doing to keep being competitive.
Well, those are all the questions I have from my end. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if Hasha perhaps has a question he'd like to ask.
I don't have any questions. You covered pretty much everything. I was going to ask about Luca, but you did, so
All
he
right,
impressed the most
perfect
for
then.
me.
Well,
So
the floor is yours, Bayou. If you have anything you'd like to say, we have quite a few viewers in chat, so if you'd like to leave them with anything, I'll leave the floor to you.
Thanks. I want to thank you, Mihai especially, and anyone who's commentating also on the stream. It's a bit of fresh air, even seeing the streams afterwards. So it's nice. So I want to thank you, first of all.
Thank you.
That's all from my side.
Well, thank you very much for joining. Once again, congratulations, and we'll see you guys in the playoffs now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good evening. Good night.
ciao, ciao.
Whenever you get lost, I will be there for you. I'll pick you up when you are down, down. I will hold on tight and I will make it right. Forever I will be right by your side. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you're looking for someone to hold, I'll be there to pull you close. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you are in the dark, I'll shine a light for you. Show you the way when you get lost, lost. I will hold on tight and I will make it right. Forever I will be right by your side. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you're looking for someone to hold, I'll be there to pull you close. Oh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Yeah. Ooh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. Whenever you need my love, need my love. 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 Ooh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll always be around when you need someone to carry you. If you're looking for someone to hold, I'll be there to pull you close. Ooh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you. Ooh, I'll never let you down. All my life I will be there for you.
Every 39 seconds, a business falls victim to a cyber attack. Shockingly, a staggering 92% of malware infiltrates organizations through email. In 2023, it's taking organizations an average of 49 days to identify a cyber attack. With CyberSift DNS Protect, you get one platform with many benefits. Effortlessly control with advanced URL filtering and gain full network visibility. Protect your business from phishing, malware, and advertising tracking. Be up and running in less than 24 hours. Boost productivity with over 80 categories. Protect what matters most. Start protecting today with our free 30-day trial. Experience confidence with CyberSift DNS Protect. Secure your digital world today. Visit our website.
Get ready for something big. It's the 5th edition of PlayCon, happening October 9th to 12th at the MFCC to Arley. Experience the latest games, tech showcases, epic tournaments, and awesome cosplay. Entrance is free. PlayCon, where gamers unite.